what motivated you to decide I have to get involved?
Okay.
I've got to do something.
Okay. So 11 months ago, um, in my local county, the superintendent decided to make a choice for the parents of they decided to give us two choices. Okay. But the superintendent said that he would make the choice for us, meaning it was
Here's your choice, but no choice.
No choice, right? So what happened was he did this mass Zoom meeting with all,
Of course he did.
all the parents, what the new school year would look like, and we were watching intently, me and a couple of moms, and we listened, and we're like, "Did you hear what he just said?" He said, "We're going to do either distance learning or on campus in the classroom." But then at the end, he says, "I'm going to decide." And we're like, okay, whether it be distance learning or in the classroom.
Yeah.
So it wasn't both choices. It was just his choice.
He'll choose.
He'll
hey,
choose.
This is what I'm going to choose.
This is what I'm going to choose for, the entire county.
Ain't that
So
awesome.
So that got us a little hot on the collar, so to speak. There was some,
I picture these moms going, freedom!
Yes, that's what we're
Blue
saying.
war paint.
Yeah, but there was some foul language going on. It was
Come on, girl.
It was bad.
How many cuss words did you throw out? That's the question.
Just a couple. But
Dale,
anyway.
Let's be honest, Dale. Her husband's waiting outside. How many words?
Right. So what happened was we got together and we started talking. I says, we should start a Facebook page to share and vent, because we didn't like what we heard. So we started a Facebook page, and basically the page says "Our Children, Our Choice." And the message was that
I love that.
I love
that.
Started, is that the official name of it?
No, it includes the county, opening up the schools, and our children, our choice, basically.
Amen.
Cool.
Whether it didn't matter if the parents or the guardians wanted in school learning or distance learning. Like if you want to go take, if you wanted your child to go to school, that's fine. And if you wanted your kid to be home distance learning, that was fine too. But we did not want the superintendent to make that choice. I think he was overstepping and being tyrannical, maybe.
Yeah, no, say it. No, I don't think he was overstepping. He was overstepping.
Overstepping, like the way I looked at it. Okay, there's 7 board members, and I just think there's more of us than them.
And this is why
we should have a voice, right? Because we vote them in,
and you pay for it,
and we have tax, right?
Yes, I mean yes,
right. So we got together, and the mission, the message was very simple. In the first probably 2 weeks of the Facebook that went live, we had 600 members in 2 weeks. So then the media was calling, and then it got even bigger after that. So the media, we had gotten interviewed for local media, and once that happened, and I think the second week it was up to 1,200. Wow. And then it just grew. Yeah. And now it's almost to 2,000. And it's still growing. The people are still, signing on.
Are you finding that most of the attention you're getting is positive for doing this, or is the group getting a lot of blowback for doing this?
Well, then you have the people that troll it.
The trolls.
And the teachers, those teachers like to sneak in there and give their opinion and
blow it up.
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
Yeah.
Don't let them.
So no. I understand you wanted it for your choice and kids' choices and stuff like that. But I remember when I first met you, I don't know if you were very active in politics or schools or anything like that. But I know that all of a sudden one day I look at you and you're like, she came to church and you were like, I got to do something. You started crying. And it was like, oh my gosh, she's like taking this serious. What was that moment that really like flipped it for you? Where it was like, okay, I'm done with this stuff. I got to do something. And you can cry. It's okay. Yeah, I do it all the time.
It was my daughter. First of all, I have a 12-year-old that was going into middle school, and she got accepted to this program. There's choice programs in public schools that I am, a cheerleader for, but there's not enough. There's not enough of that. And I had to break the news to her that I didn't want her to return because I didn't believe how the school year was going to look. So we pushed back so hard that we got even the DOE involved, all the emailing, all the phone calling. I have a friend at the DOE. I think her name is Yvonne. I called her every single day for 2 weeks. I did. And she knew me. She says, "Oh, hi, Miss Tucker. How you doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're still not happy." We're still not happy.
They work for you.
Yes, even the DOE,
Yeah.
I mean, in our property taxes, we pay a local and state tax to schools, and that's majority. It's half of your property taxes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And
the what gets me about the property tax is whether or not you have kids in the school system,
Right.
your taxes go to the school system.
Right.
So if you're paying money into it, you should have a say in how it runs.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And so I had kind of compiled a list of what a school board member actually does.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that you pointed out was, well, wait a second, the superintendent works for the school board. They can hire or fire this guy, right? They can determine the budgets, they can create the calendars, they can decide openings and closings, evaluate the data, approve textbooks and curriculum, set discipline policies, add or cut school programs.
Mm-hmm.
The school board is supposed to be in charge of all this. So having a superintendent come out and say, I'm going to decide what this, no. You're supposed to have a school board meeting open to the public. Public's supposed to voice their say, and then the school board is supposed to determine what's going to happen with this.
Right.
And so what aspect of being a part of the school board do you think draws you to it the most?
All right. Well, they don't listen. So,
so it's
I think
time to finally listen.
I think listening it would be huge. Like the 3 points I would do, in my campaign when I run is just 3 things. And they sound simple, but they carry a lot of weight. Transparency is one. Yep. And under that, there's so much. Number 2 is curriculum, and number 3, the budget. If I told you in my county what the school budget, and this is just the school budget for the district is, it'll blow your mind. It'll blow your mind. And you wonder, where is this money going?
That's right.